Toodaloo! What's up, everybody? Welcome in. This is Casey at the Guardian Oracle. Excuse my tardiness. I'm going to set up the shop, and then I will come in, grab the phone, and bring you guys inside. Welcome in. Gorgeous sunset. Welcome to Idaho. Mr. Butch, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Butch? Hi, guys. What's up? Welcome in to the Guardian Oracle 33. My name is Casey. I am a psychic medium, an intuitive, a galactic warrior, and the bringer of light. What are you dogs doing in here, Mr. Butch? Mr. Butch and Mr. Poodle, what are you guys doing? Oh, it's not Mr. Poodle, it's Georgie. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. You can't stay in here. Ah, get out. Thank you. What's up? How is everybody doing? Okay, get on. Hey, Rowdy, Mr. Your little dog's out here. Doobie. Hi. What's up, Monty? What's up, Bill? Zerdick? Hello, mates. So, I've been under the weather a little bit. I pinched some nerves in my shoulder up here. It's like right under my clavicle bone. And I've been having like the worst vertigo. I mean, it's like hardcore. It feels like ascension symptoms. It's been crazy. So I've been doing a lot of, and I think the reason that came about is for me to, like, you guys know how I do my own, cleansing on myself and my own Reiki in my own way. So funny as I say that, it's on the tree. which represents the body. Look at that, right as I say Reiki. So I've been learning my own and moving through my own modalities, being pushed outside of my comfort zone, you know. All right, so we are going to do a read. Jason, is Jason in here? He's probably busy being a grandpa. Hi, Medusa. Pickle juice is my go-to for the hangover. Yeah, that's great for hangover. It's not a hangover. I just messed my stuff up. You know? Love you, girl. All right. Well, today's what? Tuesday, 8/19 on April 15th, Tuesday. My readings are timeless. You guys, if you feel nudged for a personal read with me, my email is on my description page, or one of my mods can put it in here. It's Angel Dynasty, all lowercase, the number 33 at gmail.com. I smoke like 2 trains. Everything that I know is not worth a shit to put in my body, I speak life into it. I think of it as golden light. My baths, my showers, all of it. I speak into it as, you know, golden light. So, seems like we're going to be talking about some sort of manifestation here. I know I'm going to read for the signs. Did you guys like it when I did it by the signs last time? It's very interesting. I never really read like that, but I liked it like that. Most of the time I just do the collective readings and I won't read for the elements. Hey, what are you barking about, Mr. Butch? I seen the King of Cups as I picked up the deck. So this is love. Mm-hmm. So this is love. My heart's on fire. Ba, da, da, da. So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. I'm seeing a quarter on top of my... So some of you could be finding a quarter. Not only that, but this is a Canadian quarter. 1974. Interesting. And it was sitting on top of 1616, willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember that you are being supported and that your will is a superpower. Determination is key right now. Your affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within me. Hi, Christina. I was thinking about you, by the way. And I had a question for you, and I cannot remember it right now. And I think you were in my dream. And I think this was in my dream. Yeah. That's so interesting. I just thought about that as soon as I seen your face. I'm seeing the Magician and the Justice card. Alright, guys. So if you want to connect with me, I just ask that you use your intention. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light. I call on you for clarity and guidance. Ancient wise one within, I call on you now. Awaken. Archangel Azrael, thank you. All right. Boy, it's just a slow getting there tonight, huh? That's okay. Feels like nobody else is in a hurry. Why the fuck should I be? Anybody else feel like things are taking forever to turn that last corner and come around, like to get the result or the final judgment or the answer? It's like, come on already. I don't know if it's the planetarial shifts helping us out by not signing or doing any contracts within the Mercury retrograde, or, you know, Heartbreak City, I'm coming for you. All right, so Who do I have in here that can timestamp for me? That's my mod. Alicia, can you timestamp for me, babe? So just write down when I start I'm gonna go earth, air, fire, water. And I'm not sure what we're asking yet, but we're gonna get in there and see what we need to see. This is asking what you need to know, okay? So that's what we're asking. I almost forgot. What do you need to know? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay? I'm hearing the name Mark. The name Stephanie. Jezebel. Woohoo! By elements, elementals. So if you're working in a prominent space within your astrological chart right now, working with, you know, if you have like specific trines or transits or, you know, important placements that you're working on, north node, south node, and they're in that element, King of Cups, water. So, okay, here we go. Earth, air, fire, water. What we need to know. What we need to know. All right. For earth signs, what is the most attractive energy for earth signs at this time? What do they need to know? I want to look at your energy. I want to look at how you're feeling. How you feel. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. I'm seeing joy and serenity, earth signs. The weather change is really helping to, a lot of you are getting really nudged out, earth signs, to, and if you're new to tarot or oracle readings, earth signs would be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you those are your placements, I am reading for that element right now. The timing will be perfect. 12-12, I love you, as I look down on my deck of cards. All right, what does earth signs need to know most? Let's see the energy that they are in. The energy of grace. Grace. Goodness gracious, pitballs of fire. Flow. Oh, dang, you are. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. Grace, flow, and grounding. Wow. So your energy, your overall. So they're talking about the higher aspect of yourself. So what you're seeing here, this flow, this conscious awareness. I'm hearing microbiology, astronomic. Somebody's doing something with a telescope, looking at the cellular structure. I'm hearing on the double helix. Somebody here's into genetic testing, some sort of genetic testing, maybe seeding or awakening star seeds or a specific genotype within that, using some sort of molecular cell regeneration by frequency, perhaps, maybe through this phone system. Some of you could be feeling like, you know, everything you're hearing and seeing, it's like it's talking to you, you know, like you might be losing your mind a little bit. That's how much information it feels like you have flowing in for you at this time. That's how much information you have flowing in for you. Okay, let's keep this party going. Let's keep this party going. Maybe somebody just wants the party to... Don't stop the party! Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Don't stop believing. This is the journey. This is what we came for. Let's see. One more for their energy that they're in at this time. What's this mission? Double mission? There's two. I heard there's two of you. There's two of you. Somebody here could definitely resonate with the owl spirit. Kentucky, July, blue moon. Seeking the wisdom and stillness, seeing through lies, trusting your own gut, revealing your psychic gifts, the nocturnal sage. The nocturnal sage. I almost need to turn the heat down. It's getting hot in here, isn't it? Psychic gifts. Crimson eclipse. Crimson and clover, over and over. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. Intense change, profound growth. Looking beyond the surface for the truth, using power wisely. Wow. This is gonna get funky real quick. The Funky Cole Medina. What are you guys listening to? What are you listening to? Seeking the wisdom in stillness, seeing through the lies. Intense change, profound growth. Looking beyond the surface for the truth. You guys are on a psychic mission, aren't you? The timing will be perfect to discover something. You scared the holy bejesus out of me.
Well, just a spinning on him, and Nicole was saying that the best place is Vickers, and I said, well, Holly said it'll be around with the place to go get new ones.
Okay, well, me and Grandma will be going that way, so when I go, you'll be going.
Before Saturday?
I don't know.
Okay. Grandma said we had doctor appointments.
Yep, in the morning. I'll talk to you when I get off my live. Good initiative, bad judgment on timing. Revealing psychic gifts. You already knew. Healing body, mind, and the soul. Great work on your soul path. Tell me more. Tell me more about these psychic gifts. Tell me more about this seeking the wisdom and stillness. Seeing through the lies. The lies? What kind of lies? Children and play. Children and play. Seeing through the lies with children and play. Maybe some of you are in the middle of some sort of custody battle, or it seems like there's somebody here that's a protector. I heard the protector of the underworld. Childlike faith. Child's come out twice. It's definitely pertaining to some sort of children in play. Seeking the wisdom and stillness, seeing through lies, trusting in your own gut, revealing psychic gifts. Using power wisely. Crimson eclipse. An eclipse. Something comes out. Something's going to come out of this. Something's coming out of this. Tell me more. She's a time traveler. A need to observe your level of self-love. Emotions are strong. As you are letting go, see the light. It's time to move on. Witchcraft forbade a dark soul. This is really hitting on a read I just did as a personal. Backstabbing, rude, and hurtful. Okay. Openness helps. What's the childlike faith needed for? What does this mean? Let's talking about wanting to investigate some sort of psychicness. I'm hearing Mark Twain. So somebody might listen to Mark Twain, or there's somebody here that writes or is writing or wants to write something. I'm hearing my deepest confessions. Hey, sister, soul sister, gotta get that dough, sister. A brothel. You know, I don't know, I'm seeing a brothel right now. Childlike faith to accept the soul. Ooh. To accept the soul. Soul acceptance. Backstabbing and rude. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. So there is some sort of investigative here. Investigation. Revealing psychic gifts. Going beyond, look beyond the surface. Oh, I see what you're saying here. Let's not get caught up in the web, huh? See, that's an easy flow to get into, and then I was just pulled back, and then I got brought back to one of these out-of-body experiences that I had just the other day. And within my own being. This is very interesting. Accept. seek the wisdom. So what wisdom? Talking about openness here is going to help. Openness about this backstabbing. Backstabbing. What's this childlike faith to have? Give me one card. Childlike faith. You could be dealing with somebody who is moving or is on the verge of moving or thinking of moving. I keep hearing Kentucky. I'm also hearing Ireland and Alaska. Oregon. Sacred geometrical shapes. Psychometry. Friendship. You could be meeting a friend where you're moving to, earth signs. What you don't realize is whatever this is that you're needing to accept, okay? And your spirit guides are saying this might be uncomfortable, but there's a need to accept something for the base level of what it was, what it's always been, and perhaps just the energy that you put into it to feel. Maybe, what you loved in somebody, a person, place, or thing was really because the memories you created there, the person that you were, the memories that you've romanticized it in your head, holding this person's hand or being in that light. If you guys are moving, there is something here that comes up saying that there's earth signs. You're going to need to be brave and open and have this ability to accept. Maybe this is what the acceptance is your blessing. I feel like I am talking for two different earth signs here. I feel like I'm talking to an earth sign here who has issues within the home, within their own being, the home being their self, or as you will within the actual home. Somebody here struggles to have childlike faith, to bring their self back down and become grounded, to go with the flow and have grace. Maybe for their inadequacies as a parent or as a friend. Maybe, you found yourself in quite the pickle. Now you're looking at things with a new perspective. It feels like you're somebody that's either knows something about a lie, okay? Because you will understand in time comes out with people with lack of integrity involved and envy involved. New perspective is needed, and the friendship comes out. The timing will be perfect. It's like you're going to discover something about a manipulator and a narc, okay? And I don't like that word, but somebody who has a spirit attachment, about a demon, about some sort of dark energy, okay? Release and hope. Okay, so somebody, earth signs, side note, you could have been feeling very attacked and very preyed on in some ways by some sort of manipulative energy, right? We're talking about energy here. We're not really designating it to a person, but an energy can shift onto many people depending on the vibration at which they are entertaining at that space and time. More self-aware, the harder it is for a demonic, or, you're more in that cosmic flow of energy. When you are self-aware, you're working with the being and the person that you are within, this transformative aspect of yourself. You could have been with others, or others have noticed where you've released them, where you've become a friend to yourself, where you are trusting in this timing. People could be feeling like you're out of your mind, you're delusional, but other people might actually see you as having childlike faith. Maybe you're not as delusional as everybody's making you out to be, because it feels like in some way you're shining a light. What's this bravery that's needed here? I want to know about this. Bravery. Phrase? Why don't you done dare this phrase? Don't on and take it. Bravery. Face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. One step at a time. Alright, Spirit. One fucking step at a time, lass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow her on down. I put that over the backstabbing. Taking one step at a time over some backstabbing. Bullshit. Kindness is needed? What does that even mean? I saw the mountain ahead of me, and I gave it my all. One small step at a time, I make progress by focusing on the present moment. The task at hand, as a result, I regain a good life. Well, what the fuck's a good life? I don't know, but I think somebody wants to see what's through that portal. I think somebody wants to follow that light all the way back. I think somebody's feeling called to somebody else, something mystical, something light. Light is intelligent. Maybe it's just somebody who's intelligence. They bring you hope. You could be, your childlike faith does affect many others on the soul level, on how to release and how to bring hope in over some sort of narcissistic energy. Being open to having grace for yourself. When we start to wake up, we're like, wow, how did I not stand up for myself back there? Maybe we get to going through things that are so hard sometimes. Somebody here's made it through the other side and they're like, man, I didn't even realize when things, I got so, I'm caught up in this moment, caught up in this time. Somebody who gets caught up in the moment. It's like you've been so caught up in actually experiencing life, maybe some higher dimensional wisdom, interdimensional wisdom, these thoughts, these feelings. Hooked on a feeling, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, sugar, sugar. Bravery. Have the courage. Somebody here has a lot of courage. What are we releasing? What's this releasing over here? And accepting. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. I am wearing a Christian shirt today, so I do feel like there's somebody here who's like some sort of managerial position within a church, maybe some sort of priesthood. I heard, I am the light, positive thinking, and dispersion. I take one thing at a time and focus on the present moment. I get rid of my doubts and all of my fears despite I find peace in my life. A bat cave. Somebody here could be awake at night, very nocturnal or having a hard time sleeping. Pluto! Fucking Pluto. Shoot her! Don't shoot her! This is exciting. It's like maybe you have slipped earth signs back into a state of being present, having the bravery within yourself. Some of you are seeing shadow beings. Not shadow like creepy Skeeperton. Not too scary, mate, but a little scary. But then you realize it's just you and your family and your star beings and your passed on loved ones because you're using your imagination. You're opening up your frontal lobe cortex. You're tapping into the limitless possibilities that you are as a magnificent being here on Earth. Somebody's finding this in the moment. They're caught up in the moment. And while we're talking about being caught up in a moment, can I just show you guys what I'm working with over here? Can I just show you my gratitude and my blessings for... This is what I get blessed with. Pink skies. Looks like a big bird up there. It's just a pink sky in Idaho. Shooby-doo-ba-ba-ba-da-da. You little bugger. Nice view, lass. Nice fucking view you got there, man. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Looks a little wispy up there, doesn't it? Love you guys. You've been my pink sky, Casey. I love you, Pluto. Fucking love you. I love pictures, Cindy, of... You know what? We should just... Actually, that would be so cool. Is to... Looks like a little bit of a dragon right there. Mouth open. Look at this guy up here. He looks mad. Look at his long fingers. I'm Henry the Eighth. I am Henry the Eighth. I am. Yes, I am that I am. I am that I am. And I will be what I will be. Like two love doves. Two turtle doves. Kissing. So, Jace, are we grandparents yet? Are we grandparents yet? Are we there yet? Jason's gonna be a grandpa. I'm great, Rainbow. Very close. Woo! All right. I heard no news is great news. Well, let's keep going. This presence, this wonder. Let's tap into that. So you're going to experience something, right? some sort of friendship. One step at a time. Remain positive. Your guidance is saying remain positive. People could see you as somebody who's very enlightened to the possibilities of maybe controlling your thoughts or commandeering. When you're present, it's like you can open a portal within your own being that gives you full access to, I heard, an access point, some sort of stargate, some sort of galactic energy within. It seeps and it pours out of you. Ooh, bad news, bears on top. Why? Vivid dreams working with star family on ships. A cheater and a liar. One love, Bob Marley. One love, one life. Let's get together and feel alright. What's this friendship that's coming in gonna bring you? And then I want to see the energy of that friendship. Bravery, accept. One step at a time. I saw the mountain ahead of me and I gave it my all. One small step at a time. I make progress by focusing on the present moment, the task at hand. As a result, I regain a good life. Somebody's determined to overcome something. Coming back from, maybe some sort of disappointment with the soul here, saying your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. Maybe you felt so far off your life path and so maybe connected. Maybe you've always felt connected, but just like a wanderer, like you aren't really. And it feels like your soul family's coming in. And with this friendship here, it really does feel like that, because we are talking about vivid dreams with working with star family on ships, and it's like, because you are. Somebody here really is. Somebody is, about to or has lost somebody, and this higher person's aspect of their soul saying, be brave. Openness helps in accepting this bad news that may come through. Bad news is out here. Maybe you have dreams about this, earth signs. Unavoidable transition. Creating your purpose, fueled by your passions, living fully and fearlessly, a final embrace. So the Grim Reaper comes. Maybe there are people falling out of your life, and that's just energetically, that energy can't ascend where you're going. It can't go through this portal of where you're going. So these attachments that have been keeping you ill or not feeling so well, or this depressive thoughts, or this old graveyard where we come back to dig up the past, right? When we're feeling lonely or out of sorts, we're missing our passed on loved ones, and we get to this reminiscing place. It's like you've made peace with that within yourself, or are about to. Face the unknown with bravery and trust your steps. I totally just felt somebody standing over here, and I was like, did the lights go out? That's a night when the lights went out in Georgia. That's a night when they hung an innocent man. Huh? No, does the soul know backwards that liar? 'Cause the judge in the town's got bloodstains on his hands. Well, if he's got bloodstains on his hands, he's holding another hand, and that hand's also going to be found out. I'm hearing that, found out. All right, from the soul, here we go. What's this final embrace? Tell me more about that. Face down, flow of life, and depression. This too shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. So maybe you did lose somebody, or perhaps a child. With inner child being here, it feels like there's some sort of sacred scroll that was written that has to do with this loss of this friendship, this partnership. Earth signs, did you lose somebody? Have you lost somebody and now you're dreaming of them, or you're feeling guided by them? Maybe this is why you're not sleeping at night. Maybe some of you feel like you need to release this person that you have lost in some ways. For some of you, they're still here. It's just like that manipulating energy. But the flow comes saying the flow is here. You are going to have a proper amount of energy acquired for you to ascend through this process of somebody here really did lose somebody, okay? And the timing will be perfect. You will understand. And this is why the soul comes through saying, I need you to be brave. We're bringing in new friendships, and never underestimate, and we talked about in the beginning of the read, how energy can transform onto others. We're all and always connected. I thought I've out of my mind sometimes, and I'll have full-on conversations with my child's father who's passed away through another person. because in my conscious awareness, he's just commandeering that vessel, right? So when you're on the other side, right, you can manipulate energy to where you would bring things up in a person's mind, or, because it goes so deep. If you're in the mediumship and you kind of understand how energy is or how it comes about, it's very sacred thing. So to understand that, like, maybe you are a medium and maybe you do have like the sacred scroll written on your heart. I heard that. The timing will be perfect when this is exposed for all to see. There's somebody's here, some sort of a healer, a very brave soul who's healed their inner child through the sacred scroll, through pain and loss. Reestablishing the trust back within your own self by finding a way that the future doesn't exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present, and I once again am confident in life. When my soul's ready to go, things happen, and your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. The depression was the bad news, all right? We've got family members, soul tribe is coming in for you, or signs that's saying we're here. Let's get this stuff done. This flow, huh? I love you guys. Thank you all for hitting the like and subscribe button. 3030 as I say that. Is this resonating for anybody? Anybody at all? Hold on, don't touch it. Don't touch it, don't look at it. She said just let it go. Okay. Don't let your OCD show now. Sacred Scroll. What is this process? Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. What's going to take bravery? What's going to take bravery? What is this? And friendship. Friendship kind of lasts a lifetime. It's by Chris Sable. Friendship. You are a friend of mine. Botch that whole thing up. Tell me about this. Your soul's preparing to reestablish trust. This flow. The sacred scroll. Sacred contract. Follow your sacred contract. Fulfill your soul's mission and purpose. Contract, mission, arrangement. The timing will be perfect to fulfill this. There's positive thinking that's here. Somebody here is like encumbered by their star family. They've adopted this higher mindset that is the sacred scroll within them. It's like the Grim Reaper couldn't get you. Like the Grim Reaper is pissed right now. It's like you rediscovered an aspect of yourself by allowing this pain, this grief to flow for you to release and to be able to open up this energetic gateway within yourself that made you untouchable. But brought you right back here to me. Is this Georgia he playing tricks on me? Or am I really seeing what I think I see? The woman of my dreams come back to me. Bow, 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 bow. This friendship. What's this friendship? Kind of last lifetime. What's this friendship? Tell me more, like does he have a car? Ooh, ooh. I have a silly mood. Ooh. This friendship could be somebody who teaches you or helps you to walk away from things that no longer positively serve you. Somebody who, in the presence of them, you feel entirely whole, or you. Secret contract is that you are supposed to be alone right now. There's a reason why you walked away from somebody that you did. Okay? Because there are other friendships. You are a light. It's not to stay forever, but it's to come and to shine it. If that's part of your soul contract. Somebody could be here like, man, ever since I was a child, I just remembered coming into people's lives and then leaving, and with the nocturnal sage, seeking the wisdom in the stillness, seeing through the lies, trusting your own gut. Somebody here's retraveling back to their childhood like, this shit doesn't make sense. There could have been a lot of trauma there. This stuff doesn't make sense, and your soul's like, don't worry. You went through, everything you went through is for the highest good. So you could defeat the Grim Reaper, right? The flow of life. Go with the flow of life, feeling the natural rhythm and your inner smoothness. Even if that means you go it alone. And some of you really are going it alone. That was the whole principle right here of moving away and then coming back to your own self. Maybe you cut your hair and dyed it in the past and now you just let it go and it's natural and it's all red. You're back to your natural self. Your higher self's coming through. I wanted to say Virgo, saying, I am the light. I am the light. I've got another fight left in me, but I want to make sure it's for the highest purpose, for the highest good of all. What's this bravery about? Because there's something you're doing here that is defying some sort of demonic spirit, some sort of demonic attachment, okay, that's out here. This is channeled at this point. Somebody's looking for you. They cannot find you. This Reaper cannot find you. It's like you're cloaked in the golden light. When I say this Reaper, this is an energy that comes through, okay? So this demonic spirit is attached to somebody, and it says spirit attachment here, that is some sort of, and I don't like the word narcissistic, but a cheater and a liar, a narcissistic, okay? Somebody who tries to kill your dreams. This person could be drugs, alcohol, an addict. This could be somebody who, is a little bit heavier. Is getting fat, says extra weight in life. So you could know one love. Bravery to overcome depression. Some of you are overcoming depression. Some of you, who's coming towards you right now in this friendship? What can you expect in this friendship? 3 of Wands, somebody who's going to stay. Remember, I am an intuitive reader, so if you watch tarot and you're like, that's not what that means, it's like, don't worry about it. That's what it meant for me. Okay, so somebody is watching you. I don't want to leave you. I want to be a part of your life. Okay, so somebody who's coming towards you is saying, with the Page of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands in reverse. Like somebody could be feeling very stifled by how you're fulfilling your soul contract. They might not have another move. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in the process. Working on starships. Somebody's very curious about what you're doing or what is in your soul contract. How do you know things that you know or that you can see them that other people can't? It's like your presence alone. Your presence alone is very, see it seep out of the portal up here. It's like this golden light. And that golden light represents what you bring to humanity, which is hope. Perfect timing when you'll be rediscovered, I heard. You help others to heal their inner child. All right. What's the Page of Swords that's watching? What's this watching? What's the Page of Swords? Person coming towards you. The person coming towards you. The 4 swords. Okay. So somebody could be watching you for purposes of going within, purposes of receiving rest or higher wisdom and knowledge. I need one more for that. 4 swords is somebody who feels very equally spiritual as you. The Ace of Cups in reverse. I heard to receive it in the upright. Okay, thank you. And then the Lovers flips over. So this is a decision about you have a love offer coming towards you. You have a grandma or a grandpa that on the other side that's like you're meeting within the spirit realm, ancestors in whatever way that's saying trust this process. There's somebody who's going to make a love offer to you, and it's through the divine. There's a decision here about what God is delivering you, or this person feels this way about you, because I said who's coming towards you. Somebody who sees you as their ultimate love, the decision, their ultimate decision. Why the 3 of Wands in reverse? That would be like not having the passion or to take action and to move forward. So why the 3 of Wands in reverse? Still feeling left out. Somebody's feeling left out but sees you as their ultimate love. Somebody knows they want to make a decision. Maybe somebody's going within and maybe watching or observing in some way to have some sort of, I heard, intelligent design, intelligent conversation with you. Why the Ace of Cups? I need to switch decks. What's up, apricot friend? Hey, beautiful, you'll either have your read by tomorrow night or I totally just blanked out. Tomorrow night or the following morning. Okay, so this Ace of Cups, this person that's coming towards you. Wow, okay, and those just came out. 6 of what? 6 of Pentacles twice. Okay, so somebody's being gifted and given something here. It's like, no, even though somebody feels guided towards you. Somebody, Earth signs, or cross watcher for Earth signs. Somebody here feels like you are a gift. They feel like that God is guiding them to you. God is saying, like, this is your person with the 4 of Wands. Somebody sees you as their ultimate choice. I feel like somebody's going to propose to somebody here or try to advance in some sort of, you could be dealing with some sort of a water sign. We also have a lot of your own sign out here, Pinnacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got some fire signs out here as well. This is the ultimate love offer. This is making a decision. This person that's coming towards you is like, I'm watching you because I want a family with you, because I love you. I'm going within. I'm being guided. This person says, undoubtedly, they feel guided to you. They send out an SOS and they're saying, Four of Wands, I want home, hearth, family. You know, with the Ace of Cups, that's the ultimate cup of love. And it's balanced out through with the Pentacles as well, though. The Four of Wands. Wow. What kind of relationship is this? The person coming towards you, their energy for the highest good of all. Their energy for the highest good of all. Somebody who might be in denial. I'm confused. Maybe somebody on the outside acts like they don't see you like this, but truly this person's saying, I understand that I have a contract with you, that in some way, whether it's within their own heart or they need to make something right, they know that you're a part of their life. This could have to do with a child, or this could have to do with childhood trauma that somebody's still in denial about. Like, they might see you as this, okay, and understand, but there's something that's not allowing them to take action. There's denial, feeling left out, and not having the ability to move forward. Why? Why? What is that about for the earth signs? Water signs. This could have to deal with some sort of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio within those seasons. November, July, and March. Anything else in the water? Super emotional. Somebody could be very super emotional right now. Universal wisdom. The universe is full of wisdom. Seek its guidance. Okay, we are right now. So that's telling me this person's going within to seek universal guidance. I don't understand why. What's this person's deeper thoughts if I'm seeing all of this? You have somebody who sees you as some sort of contract, seeing that you've risen out of some sort of attachment or some sort of spiritual attack, or that they know that you're this nocturnal sage. Maybe this person tries to aerial view, astro travel, and it's like you're always in some sort of state of awareness for the highest good. My shoulder and my neck is really starting to hurt, guys. I don't know. I'm going to try to get through the next sign, and I might finish Fire and Water tomorrow. Maybe if I turn that light down, it might feel a little bit better on my eyes. I've been having vertigo really bad. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Okay. Is this resonating with any of you guys? I kind of feel like it's kind of just all jumbled all over the place. Is this resonating? Okay, if they see you as this and they're making, why are they in denial? Why is the feeling left out and then not taking action? What's the thoughts behind that? From this person that's coming towards you for the highest good of all. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button if you're new. If you guys would like a personal read with me, feel free to email me. You can also look in my description box for more details and pricing. Thank you guys for hitting the like and just leaving a comment or an emoji. It helps grow the channel in so many ways, so thank you very much. I feel so much unconditional love for you, the kind where I want to be happy even if I'm not there with you. The Ace of Cups again. Okay, so this is a serious love offer. So, even if I'm not there with you. I have a habit of deceiving, lying, and wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that somebody would like me for who I really am, the Seven of Swords. So this is somebody who's going to... may be self-sabotaging, coming towards you, or in denial that they would love you or that you would love them. How do you feel about this person if you know them? How do you feel about this person? What's your feelings towards them? This person's saying the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords, it's like, it's a self-sabotaging, but they know in their heart. Okay, so somebody knows in their heart, contractually. Like, this person's being led to you. But this person also has a demon on the other shoulder that's like, this person's remembering who you are. Don't you remember So you do know this. When will I see you again? You left with no goodbye, not a single word was said. No, I've got a fickle heart and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? I will follow you wherever you will go. There's so many, like, this person is into music. They might play music. There's something with music here. Water signs out here. I have a habit of deceiving and lying, wearing a mask. It's hard for me to believe that somebody would like me for who I really am. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? Trying to figure out what the childlike out here. So maybe you knew this person from child. So we had childlike and children played that, or you have children with this person. And this person is saying, I know I have some sort of contract with you. How they know, I don't know. But it feels like it was brought to their attention through some sort of state of enlightenment, some sort of past life regression, or some sort of, so if somebody got a personal reading, they become very aware about this. Your thoughts towards this person. So I feel like through the veil somebody already is married. Like it's just an ascension away. I am starting to appreciate how fair you have been all of this time. And not accepting my bad behavior despite of your warm nature. The Queen of Swords. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules and have high demands or expectations. The Emperor. So this, with the Emperor being out here, this does tell me this is some sort of your mother figure or father figure. This could be some sort of dynamic of blended family and somebody, you know, believing that God has something in store for them. You might make this person feel like a child again when they're around you. They could understand, like, maybe God did send them you know, that some invisible force that they're speaking to, you know, saying, I want what's for my highest good, and I want to bring into my world what's best for my children, what's best for myself, what's best for my mind, body, and my soul. You know, it's like you're leaving the Grim Reaper behind. You're leaving that, you know, it's a final sacrifice. It's a final embrace to this aspect of yourself that's in denial, that feels left out, that lacks the wisdom. You have the wisdom. You've been through the experience. It's just you're not choosing to gain the wisdom from the pain, for some of you. But there is an unavoidable transition out here, Earth signs, talking about creating your purpose. Shit that sucks. Or if this was your family, I put the Grim Reaper right over this home, family, this, you know, giving and receiving. Maybe somebody was very heavily spiritually attacked, but it feels like all along you were always fine because your star family was working with you on ships the entire time. You know, those that dwell in the earth magic or in that way, or society with, you know, bad conditioned reprogrammed or programmed thoughts of hatred, you know, that spell casting, that's sending that energy out. It's like you're gonna find out something that you remembered as a child, why you're staying awake at night, or how you've saved your own life in some ways. I'm hearing that. How you've saved your own life in some ways by your own self-awareness. I heard getting the fuck out. By getting the fuck out. I know this is long, Earth signs. Hi, Herman. What's up, Mariah? TA, Alicia. What up, baddest mofo? Now I'm tripping because I totally know who that is. Are we dicking into it? Are we dipping into is what I meant to say. What up, rainbows? I'm gonna keep going, Bill. The final embrace. The final embrace is some sort of false. Maybe somebody that you went back to repeatedly, I'm picking up. But the Six of Cups is somebody from the past. somebody from the past that's no longer in your present. Perhaps maybe somebody that you've moved away from. Maybe you're to this point of accepting a final embrace in some way. Maybe you're going to realize how blessed you've been all along. Maybe that one last little Cheerio good fight you had left in you was really all that you needed. Say what you need to say what you need to say. And it's like, I am hearing like, I'm done talking. I'm done talking to you because it doesn't ever go anywhere. I'm hearing that. It's like I'm not even talking to you because all I talk to is your demonic attachment with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords out here. So, or your mental manipulation or your secretive tactics of creating some sort of illusion over the truth because, this person could be some sort of instant manifester because of the deities or that lower spirit attachment that just feeds on the light. The devil's here. And it feels like somebody is calling judgment, whether this is you or them, and the divine is bringing in with the Ace of Wands here a new opportunity to work and heal on something. Feels like some of you, if you're watching me and you let your family go because you cheated on them or you did underhanded things at night. I just keep hearing at night that you shouldn't have been doing. Being places you had no business being. It's like you lost your entire family to somebody new. And first it starts with you have to pay the piper to what you fed into. The facade and the mask you wore. So you could be going through that now and now looking at this relationship as holy shit. This person really did create a difference in my life. Not only that, but you were probably like a lucky charm to this person in some ways. Their finances were good. They felt grounded. They felt at a natural state of peace when you were around. They probably felt like they had a shit ton of energy, My nails are terrible, I know. I have more important things to worry about than my nails. Who's the Grim Reaper? Who's the Grim Reaper? Who's this final embrace? Who's this final embrace? Queen of Wands. She came out on the side. So this could be somebody who's attractive but a bitch. Somebody who looks good but is sneaky and snaky. Or somebody who appears to be one way and it isn't. Tell me more. You're going to see the soul of this person and it's dark. They're showing me. The Magician in reverse. So this is somebody who manifests for the worst. So this could be some sort of fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who uses sex appeal in some way to bereave or to leave others out, or to use their charm in a way that keeps people stuck to where they can't make a decision of planning or moving forward. Or this is some sort of energy that attacks like the young adult children. It gets in the mind. I did talk about Jezebel when I got on here. It feels like that spirit that's attached to somebody else who either you were married to or from. It feels like you have no contact with this person. Feels like you are alone with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit here. But the devil still lingers right behind you. This definitely could have to do with some sort of child, though, or children with the page. I keep seeing a lot of children out here. It's like the divine says, I'm working on this. Somebody, so they're going to make it hell for your kids. Or they're going to make it hell for you when the kids really want to see you. Or they're just going to drag it out through the system or make it harder because you're going to get a message from their angels or your spirit guides saying, prepare for some sort of win, some sort of victory that brings you out on top. You have a lot of good irons in the fire. You're very multifaceted and you have good record keeping. This is going to play out in your favor. Especially if you are a parent who keeps track. The universe is saying, like, it's go time. You're on the top. I've got the King of Wands. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius who owns a business, or who works simultaneously with the divine. You could also be I'm hearing a spellcaster with judgment out here. Charm caster is what I'm hearing. A hypnotic. Put somebody to sleep or hypnosis, some sort of shaman. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, it's like through your pain is where you bled, where the wound is, the light enters. And it's like all of those shots to the back, shots to the head, just the lies, people wasting your time or putting you in circles, not wanting to let you go or give you a fair shot because of them being alone. Their whole life would change. And then they might be taking the brunt or the blame of being the bad guy. I'll be the bad guy. And it's like, I don't even want to do the bad guy anymore. I just want to be, well, I definitely don't want to do the bad guy anymore, but I definitely am just ready to caca and fly away. I'm ready to blossom and bloom. Feels like your seeds that, the seeds they planted that were supposed to be to your detriment ended up becoming magic for your pain in the ass sunflowers. Francis! Some of you, your bodies are getting back into shape. Like, expect for a return. Why is the devil here with it? It just keeps leaking. Leaking? Ew. Lurking. I have a leaky lurker. Have you ever leaked my lurk? Don't lick my leak. That's a lot. That was a lot. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Why the devil? Elusive insights. Try different paths to find the one that's just right for you. A journey of discovery. Tell me more. Let blessings and grace comfort and uplift you now. Stand in the light. Okay, so it's like, see her hands on the devil card? She's like, her hands are up. She's like, all right, divine, let's go. She knows she's tied to the animals in the trees. Through all the magic, it's like she works with those elements too, that feminine energy. Tell me more. Stand in the light. Overcoming destruction and a journey to discovery. Damn, somebody here's kicked some fucking ass on their journey. Excuse me, ma'am. Not ready. So fucking sorry. Stand in the light. I hold my light. I stand in the flow of energy. I embrace all that I am. Shit. The Bible does say, I am that I am. Well, once you stand in that light, it's like you're realizing you've been that since a childhood. Caw. My neck is absolutely fabulous right now. Oh, yeah. I love you too. Can you do me a favor? And get me some more orange juice?
Yeah. How much longer do you need?
Thank you. Not too much longer. My neck's starting to hurt.
Okay. I'm just ready for bed, so just whatever you're doing.
All right. From the ashes of the past, you soar into your rebirth. Let the blessings and the grace comfort and uplift you now. Stand in the light. My life is full of little bits of light. I direct my thoughts to the things that bring me happiness. My mind is gradually calmed by the light. Hope is the light in the darkness. Never extinguish it. So there's a lot of light that comes out for you, earth signs, or those that are working with that. The light is intelligent. Light is the only intelligent form. Darkness is unintelligent. It's only programmed to a specific system or a certain way of program, in our head. Stress, can't pay the bills. That shit's all programmed, right? And then we deteriorate, in our ways of living because of the stress from that crap. Then we work our whole lives to earn money, which is all a bunch of shit. Slaves to this fucking world. That's a whole nother read. Thank you. From the ashes of the past, you soar into your rebirth. Let blessings in grace. And we did pull the grace card, was the first card that you guys got, and it's saying the timing will be perfect, 12:12. It is now 8:16 on my Oregon time. So you could be born August 16th. Embody elegance and poise. Navigate life's challenges with dignity and grace. Dignity and grace. Some of you could be seeing some sort of spiritual light beings in your room that kind of move around and transform like this. You know, you could be very aware of the state, the quantum physics. You know, when you observe a particle, that particle starts to shift and change form. So we talked about aerial viewing. So there could be somebody who is having some sort of extraterrestrial help, or you're observing this quantum field with your physical eye, your third eye, but your eyes may be open. You could be getting into some sort of out-of-body experience here. From the ashes you rise. So it's like remembering that, you know, all your dreams could have gotten burnt down, but from down there, it's like that element, you know. There's 7 elements. What is it? Element 7. I don't know why 7 could be prominent here. 7. 7 elements. Why did I say 7 elements? Minerals? Metals. Good news. Positive energy. Taking the leap. Courage. Holy shit. Earth signs. You guys are doing amazing. Full circle completion. Okay, I see what you're saying. Somebody here did release the old conditioning. Okay, that's the graceful period that's coming about. Somebody did do a lot of hopeful, gracious work within themselves, perhaps putting up with this 10 of swords, right? Going with the flow and understanding that this is maybe perhaps triggering a part of your childhood trauma, or just aspects of it. You're self-aware, so you realize, like, this is something that I've gone through. But you're the gatekeeper for your family. You harness some sort of supernatural ability since you were a child, to open up these gateways and these portals, whether this is within this physical realm or Big Moth just flew in as I said that. It is 8:21, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's my yes number. Awakening. You know, you came here for this. You came here to awaken others. You came here to go through these inadequacies as a human being, things that are detrimental to the pride and the ego, and then to the point when you are just overcoming that, it's hard to regain that passion again, that light. And this is talking about somebody who's regaining that again. Somebody here is feeling hopeful. They're seeing the light. Maybe you're not sleeping so good at night, you know. Maybe you still do have these reoccurring thoughts that come about, you know, and it feels like maybe somebody really here is just really worried about money, really wanting to get out of their head and become balanced about something. Somebody here's manifesting something with spirit guides or people from on the other side. There's some sort of alliance. There's some sort of alliance that's here. Taking a leap of faith, good news, and coming full circle with completion. This is amazing. This is amazing. I felt like this was amazing. I feel like. So somebody could be doing the I feel, you know, the I ams. Going through some sort of counseling or some sort of therapy, you know. Somebody here wants to protect their family in some way, and that has kind of been, there's some sort of manipulation in between being able to do that, perhaps if it was through some sort of judicial system or some sort of separation or law or creed, but I'm also hearing we don't go by the laws of man. You know, we're ruled and governed as we awaken by a natural state of being. We become elusive, transgressional, decline. What does that mean? You have to let go of something good to get something great. Taking the leap into the unknown can be scary, but you are being called to have faith in yourself and the universe. If you want to experience the next level of success, you cannot stay comfortable. Enjoy the journey. Overcoming distraction, okay? Standing in your motherfucking light. Because that's all you can do. If you get knocked on that ass, what else can you do? It's not coming back like being ignorant. You learn a different way. Okay? You find poise and grace. This is about somebody who comes into a disposition of not always ruling with the iron fist, okay? Or trying to make people have to see their way. Dude, it's cool if we don't always agree. Can we agree to disagree? Now, if you're saying, hey, I hurt your feelings, XYZ, I think somebody's more willing to apologize to that than just, I'm hearing blasphemy. So maybe somebody here said some things about others that weren't true or disgracing somebody in some way. You know what I mean? And I am hearing like forbidden fruit, some sort of, I'm hearing archaeological dig site. A dig site. A site. S-I-T-E. Not S-I-G-H-T. The scythe. Scythe. So the reaper. The scythe. But the sight as well. See, her eyes are covered. There's something about covering somebody's third eye. But it blossoms and blooms anyways. It's like you could have 24-hour surveillance on you for some of you. Truly. For those who do see the Masons, I'm hearing the Masons, the 33 degree, some sort of church congregation here. This is twice that these cards are in the back of a church, the back of the church. So like I said, some sort of priesthood that comes into here. I felt that energy, 25 cents. I got 99 problems, but a chain one. Protection is needed. Okay, so shield, the bottom of the deck. It is vital at this time to protect your energy field as others may be projecting negative energy onto you. You also may be in an environment for which you are absorbing negative vibes that are draining you. Call in Archangel Michael for protection and to clear your energy field. Having a practice of grounding and putting a protective bubble around you every day is helpful. And that was another one of the first cards that you guys had come out, Earth signs. Was grounding. Anchor yourself in the present moment, connecting deeply with Earth's energy. Imagination, it's the flow. That's the part of the awakening. The I am that I am. I am fucked if I think I'm fucked, I'm fucked. If I believe I'm good to go, if I'm GTG, then I'm good to go play GTA. Grand Theft Auto. Maybe somebody here plays games. Fuck. I like games. I love games. That was one of the things we'd say, when I was a Marine Corps base drill instructor for juvenile felons. You want to play games? Great, let's play games. They try to fuck off, and then we just destroy the entire fucking barracks and Mount Sarabachi their shit. You've got 90 seconds go, and it's impossible because you know you're gonna fuck them up anyways because they're told you don't be fucking around. Kids will be kids. Somebody here also could be, having issues with their children at this time, just lashing out. Maybe as you're changing and shifting, there's some sort of distance or I'm being told to tell you, like, allow things to be as it is. Just because you're shifting and changing, we just hold space for people in our life, if they choose to. We don't make people be where they're not supposed to be. We recognize that the more expectations that we have, it creates a separation. And the one thing we don't want to have is separation with other people. Some people are just dumb motherfuckers. They're just dumb motherfuckers. And they need knocked in the fucking teeth. And they're just ignorant, cruel pieces of shit. I know. I know a few. I've seen them. They're just loaded with the demonic spirit. That even if you did try, they would, be the first to literally shoot you. So that body is overtaken by a demonic spirit. Those with low willpower. I'm telling you. For the path you've been on, and if you've come out of some sort of cult or some sort of occultic, ceremonies where, like, even maybe you've been hiding for your life, or afraid. Like, with protection here in the Ten of Swords, maybe you have been shot at, or you're worried about your family in some way, and you're being called to have bravery and courage. This is a part of your path. This is something that you incarnated to go through. But it brings you back to yourself. It makes you stronger than you were before because you have nobody else at this point but you. You know that. God will give you the answers that you need. When you sit here, this is where your courage comes from. All right, fuck that. I'm not going to be a little bitch. Okay, I got to get back in here. What's wrong with me? What do I need? What? Fuck it, I'm just going to do it. Those talks you have of yourself? I have them with myself. I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in. You just get in there and get it. I've got one love, one life. Let's get together and feel alright. Ba ba ba. Mm-hmm. I made it to the other side now comes out. I'm being guided to pull this one too. A light for others. So there's a lot of light out here, and I told you it feels like somebody here is working with somebody from the other side. They're helping you to ditch the 3Ds. Dip, dodge, and dive. What's the 3Ds in dodgeball? Dip, dodge, and dive. Tom, Dick, and Harry. Is Richard in here? I'm hearing Thelma Louise. Sarah Jessica. Angel number 352. Angel number 323. 444. 444 all day. For those that are wondering that are signs what's next on their path, what are they overcoming? Can I get this? What is this courage? Can we look at that? I feel like we need a little more. Okay, this entangled glow. Eternal glow. Entangled. Enmeshment. Protection. Okay, so somebody could be doing some sort of work on you or keeping even perhaps your guides for some of you, keeping you dumbed down or in the blind, because once you're turned on, like when I say psychic, like you can scan somebody's house and see if somebody's buried underneath it or where these missing kids are, or it's 10 times the canine, and you actually could work with animals and help them bring that consciousness or intelligence online. Like somebody here is a forward thinker. We're talking futuristically or overnight. They're saying or overnight, like you have this wisdom within you and somebody knows that. Somebody knows you're working with a higher intelligence. You're working with a conscious flow of evolution that's within you. And they probably already have tried to snuff you out a few times, but you're protected. Like that says, not just you, but your kids. Now, are you going to go through the little petty lessons, but what they really tried to do couldn't work. That was the sacrifice that they made with their scythe, with their own scythe. They cut their own legs out from beneath them. It says, final embrace, motherfucker. Unavoidable transition, creating your purpose, fueled by your passions, living fully and fearlessly. Eat my fucking dust. Go fucking pile sand somewhere, homie, because you can't come on this side of my fucking being, my portal anymore. I see you. For you to see me, motherfucker, I see you. Okay? There's no more this Marco Polo bullshit. I'm present in my body. I'm present in my being. I ain't taking your shit. I know the difference between what's a fearful thought that you try to imprint upon my brain and what's really a piece of me. Fuck it. If you tell me you're not afraid, yeah, it's okay to be a little bit afraid. That's what gets you to take that extra adrenaline jump to make it across the ravine to the other side. You know what I mean? To hang on to that next branch. To pull that school bus up with those missing kids. Some Spider-Man shit. Somebody's going to tap into their supernatural power. Like they're going to get into a spot where it's fight or flight, or you already have and you realize you have some sort of superhuman strength. That's your courage. That's your strength. Stand in the mother light, dude. This is hype. Somebody on the other side's like, tell my homie right now. Tell him. Tell my family. Overcome the destruction, bro, that we is. It's all an illusion, they're saying. Rise above the turmoil. Amidst the chaos, find your anchor in the past experience. Whirling winds. Okay? Because those past experiences whip through. Oh, the fucking whipper wind. Oh, fuck that. Get that anchored. Drop that anchor, motherfucker. Somebody could have an anchor tattooed on their ankle. Your actions have a lasting impact on the future. Build your legacy, and don't you fucking look back. This is a hype song. This is the hallelujah for somebody who's been on the quiet retreat, who's been within. It's like, let's go. You be Tres Puntos like Spider. I'm the boogeyman. Who's the headless horseman? Who gives a shit? His third eye's missing. His whole fucking crown's gone. You've got telepathy and a fucking soul. They ain't got shit. It's an illusion. All these ghosts, all these mongering spirits that vie for your time, the past, that say, hey, you're stuck, you can't leave me, you'll always be nothing, they'll never accept you, you've been misled, people don't like you, they only see you as a manipulator and a narc, and it's because you had a spiritual attachment. Somebody here knows they fucked up and were feeding the wrong things or delved into the wrong things. And now they got haunted in their past. And now God's coming through and saying, mother, or somebody that's touched your life or you've touched their life that says, shine bright like a diamond. Because we don't come to leave people behind, man. That's not what we come here for. We call them on their shit. You done messed up, Aaron? Now come back to the light, because I bet you're one badass mouth. For real. Build your legacy, bro. Stand in the light and rise above the turmoil. Amidst the chaos, find your anchor in the past. Step back from the conflict and find peace within yourself. Protect your energy, because that's the only other way to get you all riled up. Your response is everything, man. And you're radiant goddess, so accept your pursuit of opportunities. It is easy to lose sight of your personal vision, fleeting glimpse. And that's that fear that comes in. It might be saying, oh, you can, or it won't happen. It's a crock of fucking shit. I'll have that money by tomorrow. I already have that money in my bank account. When I wake up, as a matter of fact, it's going to be there. You can choose which version of yourself on this timeline you want to cohabitate with. You know, the lower vibrational one that's super programmed and you see it as years trying to let go of your shit. Or you can say, as a matter of fact, I'm feeling fucking lucky. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day. I'm going to do the hike. I'm going to take the jump. I'm going to ask the girl to marry me. I'm going to pack my shit and fucking leave. I'm gonna dust my knickknacks. Can you dust my knickknacks too, wanker? I've got dusty shit. You are an amazing goddess, ready to fulfill, understand how significant you are. Tap into your power by owning your beauty and potential, by not taking or making any apologies for it. Let your wings shine. Sirs, ma'ams, and pursue the opportunities that are coming hand in hand for you, because they're coming in hot. They're coming in hot. On the soul, what is coming in hot? What is this opportunity? For the highest good of the earth signs. Time and intense. Let time forget the scars. The intensity of true soul connections include highs and lows. Ooh, forgiveness. Happy. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. Somebody's here is like, come on, man. We went through a lot. Are we going to throw it away? Somebody here wants to observe. They're being asked or asking you to just observe things as the whole, realizing that maybe this is what's leading or has led you on your path to become a gift to humanity. Your spiritual gift here is your soul longs to joyfully serve. Be of service is a huge calling to this and is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace, there's grace again, and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate, a confidant, and an inspiration along the way. Motherfucker, just stand up. Stand up. You've been within for so long. It's like you're afraid if you come back out, maybe you'll fuck up and do whatever again. It's like, come on, then what's the point? Build a legacy off that shit. And you know how you do that and you hold yourself accountable is you bring others along that legacy. You share it, and then others. I will follow you wherever you will go. It's talking about ascending, guys. Earth signs. That was a beautiful read. I'm going to get you the quote of the day. Felicia, I don't think I'm going to finish air. Like I said, I don't know what they called it, but my whole scapula, or my whole shoulder's thrown out. I messed my stuff up really bad. I spent literally all day yesterday since I got back from that drive, just in bed, doing healing on my own being. I thought I was going to go through it, but Spirit's like, well, let's just take this, so maybe we'll just do it over the week. Tomorrow we'll do air. And so on and so forth, And I notice when I start channeling for a specific collective or whoever's watching, like, And there's one other gal who does this too, I've noticed, and her name is Blue Rose Tarot. I freaking love her. I don't know if you guys have ever watched her, but she's black and she's badass, dude. She's funny as hell. But her name is Blue Rose Tarot, and when she channels too, and I think she has great mediumship ability, so I think that's what it is. Because I started getting hyped there for a moment with like all this like passion to like, yeah, bro, let's get it. Beautiful. It was beautiful. Because of your smile, you make life more beautiful. Finch Nat Na. Well, let me see you guys smile. Can you tell I don't feel so hot? Monty! I love this book too. I have found that if you love life, life will love you back. So true. And everything is possible. Can we talk about that? Sometimes the situation is only a problem because it is looked at in a certain way. Look at it in another way. The right course of action may be so obvious that the problem no longer exists. Edward D. Bono. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You guys are so sweet. Perspective, that's exactly right. I got a flower. Thank you, Jace. Baby's here. You become. It takes a long time. That is why it doesn't happen often to people who break easily or who have sharp edges or who have to be carefully kept. Generally, by the time you are real, most of your hair has been loved off and your eyes drop out and you get loose in the joints and very shabby. But these things don't matter at all, because once you are real, you can't be ugly, except to people who don't understand. The Valentine Rabbit. Oh, the old rabbit hole. Yeah, Emperor, I do remove spirits, actually. If you want to do a session with me, you can look that. I don't have anything specifically just for that, but I would put it in as a 35. I think it's 35 minutes for $30, and we can do that if you want to email me. Cindy, thank you for the $10, baby. I love you guys. Cindy, I'm being guided to get you an angel number. 1414 possibilities. Building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. Amen to that. Your affirmation: I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibility of what I desire and something greater. Limitless. I see 333 under that. Potential. Alright, for the collective, we'll do 333. I love you guys. Absolutely embrace your failures and learn from them. Don't just keep doing it and blaming others because of your failures. I think that's one of the biggest rites of passage through the dark night of the soul that we first learn, or for the most part. Would you guys agree with that? I think that was to not pass the blame or pass the buck, in a way. Because I think we all or make excuses or over apologize, when we start becoming self-aware. Would you guys say? For me, I think that was one of them too. I don't think I always did it, but I think in a subtle way I always found a way to make it somebody else's problem and not mine. Alright, and the last one. This one's by Dalai Lama. There are only 2 days in the year that nothing can be done. One is called yesterday, and the other is called tomorrow. So today is the right day to love, believe, do, and mostly live. I gotta get one more. In If the world is cold, make it your business to build fires. Horace Traubel. Traubel. Build that fire, baby. I love that book too, guys. So good. And it's actually called The Book for Exquisite Women. It's been a blessing. And I mean, you guys can look at it and tell. I started to awaken in 2020, and like these are, I have so many footnotes on the back of every pages, things I wrote, the times, because I was all about angel numbers. And man, that book, every time I wanted a message from my grandmother on the other side or just a motivation, it was that. And then that's how I started esoterically understanding information as the messages within the message. And I'd ask for what pertained to where I was at. It's just so cool when you really start to push yourself and you want to connect so bad in the purest way, and you get your ass knocked down. Like, no, you can't just come up to this realm and, you know, be selfish. You know, you really have to learn to love those around you, and you can't just escape. Happiness is within, and that's where the heaven is, you know. And I'm just starting to, guys, I'm starting to experience some of the most out of this world stuff that's so, like I'm in my room, right, and I'm staring at the wall, and all of a sudden I start to see things, particles form and shape, shift in front of me, you know, like the most beautiful experience I've ever experienced. From the other side, it was just, and it's all clear, it looks like heat kind of off of, but to me it's kind of a little bit shinier, or little small particles, but I can see them all coming, and then I'll see like big orbs go through the room. And then I seen it turn into a man that I cared about, that I know is passed on, and it was the most beautiful thing. I'm like, how the fuck is this happening right now? And it was just because I opened up my mind to use that consciousness. It's already there. It's like we are sleeping. We're sleeping, you know, because that's why when people who experience high doses of DMT or these out-of-body experiences or go on these trips, it's like everything is alive, every particle. It's just, it's so intense. I can't wait till I retreat, guys. That will be in August. And if you're a baby back bitch, don't even email me to go, because you're not fucking going. Okay? And if you want to start some shit, you're not fucking going. And if you're a drama queen or king, or you're not going. This is for cool kids. This is for grown ass fucking on the mend healing motherfuckers, or even those that are looking for that. You're welcome. If you can't fucking hang out in the outdoors for 3 or 4 days and it's too hard on you, not because you have a medical thing, but just because you're a fucking pussy, you're not coming. We're not babysitting nobody. Okay? We're not. If you're a little rat, fucking judgmental mother, don't come. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. We want chill, cool motherfuckers. If you can cook, if you like to, I want to do something artsy. I want to do like a paint and sip while we're out there. I want to do some fun shit. So, and I've got lots of games and glow-in-the-dark paint and fun things I want to do and correlate together. So, I have not checked my email, Bill. I seen that you did email me. I need to get in there and do that. Like I said, I was literally on bed rest yesterday. I got out of the doctor's today. I'm supposed to be going and getting my MRI and being able to find out, you know, what's pinched. I keep waking up and like my hands blue and yeah, numb in my hands, and yeah, it's been like this for about 4 weeks, but it's really getting to that point where it's terrible. I've got something out pinching in there. I got vertigo so bad. Amari, I fucking love you, dude. I can make some banging breakfast burritos too, but I love breakfast burritos at night. I want one right now, but I want to put a little bit of syrup in there, like some homemade. And if you like to make salsa, we're going to have a big taco night one of the nights. Fajitas. By the way, the read's over. I love you guys. We're just talking about the trip now. Now we're just basking in the greatness of, this is how we manifest. So I want to do, food is going to be very big for us to come together with that. That's, to me, is very important when we come together at night and we have chow and we spend time with each other. That's what I'm looking forward to, you know, with you guys, and just really embracing nature and the stars and the fire and, you know, just the peace and calmness and a collective of people that give a shit about each other, that help things go smooth, you know, so we can all get out and go play and then have lunch, and it's going to be beautiful. Jason, I bet you are a good cook down south. I got food too, Baddest. So maybe I need you to email me too. So I'm gonna get, we can take up to 20. I was gonna start with 14, but with the group I have here that already live in my state that are part of the channel or that are here, I have the extra help. Plus, so I want to get a collective of people that are really serious of going, and I want to do it. We could take a poll. I was thinking, to be 4 days out there. You know what I mean? I think that would be great for everybody. That's enough time. Or I was thinking 5 days within packing in and packing out. You know what I mean? To be able to have those solid days so we can have kind of everybody have a day of rest before we gotta go. Everybody just chills and slowly packs their stuff. But if you're good with food, yeah, I want to get my food guys together. What kind of pots and pans, I want to get most stuff here so you guys can pack easy. You know what I mean? I want to build a Guardian Oracle. I got my little tool trailer, but I want to do like Guardian Oracle plastic containers of, the food stuff, utensils, candles, bug spray, the things that we need or will need. You know what I mean? It's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. I was thinking 7 days too. My thing is that I've got my babies, so at that point, but I'll just get a cabin up there anyways. I'll put my mom up in a cabin probably, and while we're doing the super spiritual stuff, mom will probably hang back and help with the kids. Got bit almost by my butt cheek with the mosquito, and it itches. I'm excited, and I'm starving right now. You know what I want is a good homemade corn chowder soup, or a nice spicy chili with like 4 different types of like venison, elk, kielbasa sausage, hamburger, Italian sausage, all the good stuff. I'll use my sick days. I don't give a fuck. Well, Bill's got some ideas. I want to try to find a way where funding and getting people here, if we could carpool or, what that's going to look like previous to that. There's enough of us. We can work together. There's enough minds with the collective involved. This isn't nobody taking anything on their own plate. This is done through the universe. I've been guided to do this, and I think it's so important for a lot of us because this is going to be the start of something bigger. I believe in the future. Keep saying I need to get a hold of my buddy John and talk to him. He's also he's an amazing healer when it comes to food, and maybe to have him put on something for us that shows us how he cooks, what's good in the food, as far as he's so knowledgeable about feeding the light body. Yeah, I need to decompress before I do all that traveling. I mean, it's 3 hours, about, I think, well, not now anymore because I moved over here. It's like 2 hours to the mountain for me. It's the most beautiful place. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely stunning. So as the time gets closer, just plan for like the first week. We're either going to do the first week of August or the second week, which I think the second week is probably going to fit people a lot better. But you guys, we'll take a poll of what week, and then those that are truly serious that want to go, we'll minimize it through a group email, and then we'll do a live with just you guys. And I'll go live with Jason, who's going to help me head it up as far as my brain goes. And then like Mariah and Badass Mofo with the food. Like, we have so much help, guys. It's going to be so great. There's nothing to worry about. It's going to be so great. This is where it all starts. This is how shit gets started, man. $1 million ideas that we don't sell. Our healing abilities, techniques that we come together and we just open up ginormous freaking spirals of light seated within one another that we take back home, or that we collaborate with and start some, canning food or bringing awareness or our own, whatever we do. We're one. We are that we are. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, yeah, togetherness. That's what's important to me. You guys have helped change my life so much through my divorce and starting the channel. It's been a year. April 1st last year I started. And I was off for about 5-6 months and off and on, and it's just grown. As soon as I made this leap to move away and start, that just keeps going, and I love it. By the way, Saturdays at Rodeo will be live. It's the championship buckle series, so we will be live for the bull riding. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to get off here. My head is pounding. I love you guys. Any energy that does not belong to me for the highest good of all, I send it back to where it belongs with love and light. Any of those that I will not transmute your dirty energy, so that gets sent back to you. Yorate de yesho soro to te sepa ye te ke he te ayosho soro papi ke te ra ye. Ye paro to ye sa she serape te ya te ya. Alright. Thank you, Archangel Michael. I love you guys so much. Kisses from Idaho. Make sure you guys drop an emoji, put the name in the search bar, like the shorts, check out the channel, share, subscribe. It's how we growing. I love you guys. Good night. Gaelic Barbie. Aw, thanks. Good night, Christina. I love you, babe. Good night, Rainbows. Good night, Chase. Love you. I will, babe. Love you, Medusa. Good night.